now it's official, but in Saudi is where the rematch is going to be. And yeah, the second fight I feel like is more interesting for me because I just got the new trainer. And he's also been in the ring with Usyk, so I guess he knows what to expect now. How do you see this second fight playing out?
I'm interested to see how Anthony Joshua goes about it. You know, we don't really know exactly how he's going to go about it. But like you say, he's been in the ring with Usyk now. I'm sure he's got the footage there to be able to watch, which I know I've seen interviews and that of him saying how much he's watching it with Robert and Angel and the rest of the team. To be able to dissect it, go through it, become familiar with scenarios, situations, patterns, tendencies of Usyk. So I think that could massively work in his favour. And it's something I'm intrigued to see. It's a huge mega fight.
Two-part question. Obviously, what do you make of Robert Garcia being an addition to the camp, obviously alongside Angel? But what would you do in the rematch as a trainer, looking at obviously the first?
Oh, I've answered the question about 1,000 times of how I think he needs to approach it. And I think Robert Garcia brings a hell of a lot. It brings experience. I think a lot of people are saying that Anthony Joshua needs to apply pressure to Alexander Usyk, and Robert Garcia's fighters are known for bringing certainly lots of pressure. So if they go about it the right way, go about it the wrong way, I'm sure there'll be adjustments that Usyk will make as well to say, do you know what, I can't afford to do that too much this time, I can't afford to do this, could have done this a little bit better. So forever, at elite level, adjustments are being made forever and all the way throughout, in between fights, in preparation for fights, and certainly leading into rematches, whether you win, lose or draw. So I'm intrigued to see how both guys go about the rematch.
Those are the words of Ben Davidson as he's intrigued and curious to hear about or to know what's going to happen, like us all. One thing I can extract from this interview, it's always interesting to hear another trainer's perspective about what they would do or what they feel that trainer that they hired to this fighter could do for that fighter. Robert Garcia, you know, he likes the idea of Robert Garcia. I think it's a clever move because Robert Garcia is a no-nonsense trainer and he's very aggressive. And here's the thing. This is what I want people to understand. I want people to understand that if Anthony Joshua goes in there, applies pressure like Robert Garcia, I think, and I feel was hired to do, and he loses or gasses out, and then because he gasses out, he loses, okay? He runs out of gas. Tank empty. I want people to give Anthony Joshua the respect. Why? Because everyone and their mom was saying, hey, you know what? Like Lewis, hey, he fought too tentative. He fought scared. He fought unsure, okay? Well, if he goes in there aggressive and he goes in there for a KO and he goes in there to try to take Usyk's head off and it doesn't work, reflect on yourself, okay? Which I don't think Joshua's going to do that. I think Joshua's going to fight in certain spots better than other spots. But this is not me. This is Ben Davidson, and I promise I will have that fight prediction out to you guys tomorrow, okay? I'll probably do it today, release it tomorrow. But Ben Davidson, you could tell he was not really trying to say too much or anything negative or derogatory, which is good, which is always good. I feel that at the end of the day, Anthony Joshua is putting together a team that's going to help him a lot better than the team before. Okay, some of the old and some new. Okay, so Robert Garcia is doing what he can. I know from experience of the people that he's had, like Marcos Maidana, you know, he pushed Maidana to be a better Maidana. So the question is, will he push Anthony Joshua to be a better Anthony Joshua? When I mean better, I mean more successful with the opponent that he has at hand. But I feel that anybody would have took that opportunity. You know, all these trainers that, you know, that he chose, I think he chose Robert Garcia for that reason. You know, but then here's the other flip side. Usyk is a guy that this is training all the way through. So that's the other part. That's the other side of the coin. Everybody's talking about what Joshua's going to do and should do. Well, what do you think Alexander Usyk will do? Okay, because Alexander Usyk, in fact, could be that guy that switches everything up. Okay, so the things that they thought they saw, which I know they're going to use a lot of footage or watch a lot of footage from the first fight because they got that in the can already. You know, what if he takes that and just does the opposite of what he was doing and just stays flat-footed, but then somehow, you know, is able to be more elusive, if that's possible, okay? We just got to see. So, you know, I know Ben Davidson, he focuses on a lot of film study and stuff like that. And I know Robert Garcia has his own protocol on how he does things, you know, with himself. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Ben Davidson's take on Anthony Joshua taking on Alexander Usyk Part 2. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunching. Peace.